Welcome back to the Walnut. Today we have an interesting concept in front of us. Can you guess what exactly it is? Well, it is something which is pretty simple. We have two batches of students in a college. Let's take a first batch. Total 60 students. Out of the 60 students, you know what? 35 students passed in computer science, and well, for economics, we have 40 students passed. And none of the students failed in any of these subjects. So that means all the 60 students, they passed either in computer science or in economics. Well, now we'll take a look at how many students passed in each subject. For example, like how many students passed only in computer science and how many students passed only in economics. Well, if you take this 35 and this 40 together, 35 plus 40, that is 75, but we have only 60 students in the batch. So what do? Look at it, 35 and 40, that is 75, total is 60, 75 and 60 difference is what? 15. That 15 would be the number of students who passed in both subjects. So we'll write 15 here. The students who passed in both subjects. Well, the total number of students who passed computer science is 35. Out of 15 is already here. The balance is what? 20. So this total circle is what? 35. And look at the economic circle. Total is 40. One part of the economic circle, that means those who passed in economics and computer science, that is 15. So balance in economics is what? Total 40. 15 is here. Balance is 25. Now you just count it. 20 plus 15, 35. 35 plus 25, that is 60. Perfectly all right. Now let's look at each area. So we'll mark it as A, B, and this is G. Well, it's a simple marking of A, G, and B. What that A represents? A represents the number of students who passed only in computer science. They haven't passed in economics, they passed only in computer science. Or the students who passed only in one subject, which is called computer science. So we have 20. And economics, look at this B part. The number of students who passed only in economics or exactly in economics, that is 25. The total number of students passed in economics is 40, but the number of students who passed only in economics or exactly in economics is 25. If that is the case, if you have a question, how many students passed in only one subject? Subject is not mentioned, only one subject, any subject. So in that case, 20 is passed in only one subject and this 25 is passed only one subject. So well, number of students who passed in only one subject is 20 plus 25. That is together 45. So the number of students passed in only one subject, that is equal to A plus B. What is it? 20 plus 25. 20 plus 25. Instead of only one subject, I may ask you the question, exactly one subject. Exactly one subject. So only exactly, pretty much similar meaning. And look at this batch of students. Well, total we have 60. Computer science, the number of students passed in computer science is exactly like the other batch, 35. And economics, 40 students. However, in this batch, 3 students failed for computer science and economics. Or we say 3 students, none of them passed in computer science or economics. So none is 3. None of them passed in computer science and economics. While that 3, it's a part of the class, so they come inside that 60. Now if you add it, 35 plus 40, 75, and difference, if you take the difference exactly as what we have done here, so 75 and 60 difference is 15. If you write 15 here, you'll get a figure like this. 20, 15, 25. So 20, 15, 25, when you add it up, what do you get? 60. Then you have a 3 here. So that becomes 63. That cannot have. The total must be 60. Then what kind of approach for this kind of situation? Well, what we do is 35 plus 40, 75. What is it? 60. 60 and 75 difference is 15. However, this is not exactly 15. So 15, we'll think about that 3 as well. So 15 plus 3, 18. However, that doesn't mean that this 3 moved to here. This 3 stays outside. But the number of students who passed in both subjects would be 18 instead of 15 in the other batch. So in this case it is 18. So total 35. What's the balance? 17. So 17 plus 18, 35. And total we have in economics, total pass is 40. 18 in both. The balance is what? 22. Now count it up. 17 plus 18, that is 35. 35 plus 22, 57. 57 plus 3, 60. Perfectly alright. Now in this case, number of students who passed only in computer science A is 17. Number of students who passed only in economics, that is 22. And number of students who passed in both, that is 18. How about the number of students passed in only one subject? Only one subject. What is it? Only one subject, A plus B. A plus B, 17 plus 22. 17 plus 22, what is that? 17 plus 22. 22 plus 7, 29 plus 10, 39. So 39 students passed in exactly one subject. Right? How many students failed in economics? So these are the students who passed in economics. How many passed in economics? 40. Total how many? 60. So how many failed? Passed 40, failed must be 20. Where is the 20? Here is the 17. They passed in computer science, but they failed in economics. So the number of students failed in economics, we have 17 here. And these 3, they failed in both. That means they failed in economics. So the number of students who failed in economics will be 17 plus 3, that is 20. Or you may take it this way. Total number of students who passed in economics, 40. Total is 60. So 60 minus 40, 20. So 20 failed in economics. How many failed in computer science? Well, how many passed in computer science? 35. Well, total 60. If 35 passed in computer science, how many failed? The balance. Balance is what? 25. See that? 22 plus 3, 25. They failed in computer science. Well, this is what exactly is called mathematical Venn diagrams. In this case, we have 2 classes. That means 2 subjects or 2 categories. Further we go, in future, we'll have more classes or categories. It could be 3 classes or 3 subjects here. Or 3 flavors of ice creams people eat. Or 3 different phones that people use. All those kind of questions comes in mathematical Venn diagrams. So stay tuned until we meet next time. Thanks for watching.